Sup everyone, it is...
Yeah. So it's been about almost, well, 6 years since we started dating, and I figured because when this comes out, it will be 6 years. Uh, Probably talk about maybe one of the most important parts in your life. I guess. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yes, the one of the best parts that wasn't completely shat upon
Plan. Yeah.
by a creature from the nether regions, or wherever the fuck, to politely put it.
Yeah. Old wounds, but I want to point out this. When this had happened, we were literally had just started dating. It's been about 3 months.
It was like 3 months-ish, I think.
Yeah, it was September because it came out in December. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, and I already got because I want to point out that the only reason why this even happened in the first place was because the previous PO in this Noble's last time he did like a fan opening in this video
Yeah.
was because he actually had received like an actual like Willie modified figurine, and at that point, I knew you were a like you. I knew you knew how to sew and everything, and I had simply suggested, "Hey, you should try to make a Willie plush for him,"
Yep,
and
and...
it ended up being the thumbnail for this video and became the highlight.
Yep,
So we're just
and...
gonna what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk a bit about it, and while reacting, and kind of look at some of the old comments, how people kind of felt about it, because this was also 5 years before because this had happened way before Noble even had his official Willy plush.
Yeah. So this was like at least quite a
I'd say
few
it would be like 4 or so years before he announced it.
yeah, so this was like the birth of...
Like everyone kind of realizing, holy shit, Willy as a plush would be great to have, kind of
Yes.
thing.
And it didn't even take me that long to do. I told you it took me
Yeah, you did
about...
it like less than a month or like
it, it,
less than a week.
it was less than a week because I had like a prior window before the because this was around near Christmas almost. So
Yeah,
I had the window of it has international post has to be out of the tea lands by X amount of date. So that's how come it only took me about a week because I was just working non-stop on it.
yeah, and like some of the other big things, like once this was revealed, like because this is when we were still at the as a small shout out, Cards Against Neptunia, where everyone was really big on that. Like everyone immediately recognized your Discord name, and you were kind of big for a bit there. So you had like a 15 minutes of fame there.
Yeah, before everything came fucking before certain question burned everything down, but
Yeah,
I
but
got the video on,
yep. And
so
for those who are wondering, this is a video. The normal video here is called "I Got My Own Willy Plush, complete with jiggle physics." Oh, I said jizzle, Jesus Christ. Uh, jiggle physics. And the time for this, for those who are wondering, when this plush came out, his official and picking it up starts at 7:53. For those who are wondering,
yeah, that's why we got it on because that's when he starts to do my
that's when
thing.
he picks it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's when he picks it up because I noticed the how reflective the fucking wrapping paper I chose, and it's like, oh yeah, this is...
yeah. And I love this fucking comment when he first opens it, because God forbid, Noble, I know how that feels. Everything she does, every time she sends a gift, it's exactly that way. It's because of her old man.
Yes, my old man has kind of instilled the ways upon me to make things as twisted as they are with the packaging.
So now I'm ready. So I'm ready. So are you?
Yes, I'm ready. So 3,
Okay. So 3,
2, 1, go.
go.
No, turn it up a bit.
I guess it's you wrapped it on top of it being wrapped in a thing again.
I also want to point
Hey,
out this is
double
back
wrapping.
when you were still
My
at
favorite.
your
This is
Foco.
from
Yeah,
Echo
Foco.
Ilby. She sent me
Yes.
an email with love from her and her boyfriend, and she even drew me
I
like a
love
little rush
I
neck
love the
picture of
little
herself
nap.
there.
The little,
Dip,
the,
dip.
the little,
Alright,
the
let's
little
actually
cat
see what
eye
this present is on the inside.
Yeah.
I'm excited now. Thank you,
with the
Nick.
bloody
Thank you.
nose.
Oh my god.
I love the little smug face that you had to make.
It's a huge.
It's a
Plush
smug face
Lily
that's
with
instilled
her own
in
jingle
me
bells.
throughout the years.
God, this is
Yeah,
amazing.
and I
Oh,
remember
you got
what
the fun
didn't you said you had a
CG3D.
message in the tits?
Yes,
He must have He must have opened it
because
like when he opened it and went to go set us up for it. Hold on, there's the important part.
yeah, there we go.
There we go. The butt was right. Quality details.
Yeah, there we go. Because I got mine paused, but I got it in between the booba. I thought that would be the perfect place to stick a message.
Yeah, and I was that the card that was the message.
What I did was I did like a little scrap piece of paper, and I did like a note using like stitched thread. I can't remember what I put down on the note because it's been that
Yeah,
years.
because it always just bothered me that you never see the message, but him looking directly at the tits makes it look like he was trying to find the message.
Yeah, he was trying to find the
So it must have
message.
fallen off or something when he took it out. Or I was when he first took it out, he immediately noticed it and took it.
Yep.
But uh, it's just I love the little detail on that because everyone like in the comments immediately harps on the fact that he fucking looks at the tits or he grabs the tits first.
Yes. I mean, it's what he does. So I thought, you know what? Let's make it like you know where you would put a treat inside. You know, like where you would put a treat inside for pets. I did that within the tits, and I would hope that he was actually at least smart enough to find the message in between the tits.
Yeah. By the way, what time are you at?
I'm at 8:39. What time are you at?
8:30. 8:39.
Yeah, because I paused it. So.
I'm at 9:01. Huh? I can go back.
I had it paused because I was like describing like the message in the tits thing.
Is it 8:38 or 8:30?
8:39.
8:39.
Yeah, 8:39. 8 minutes 39 seconds.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, so 3,
3,
2, 1, go.
It's so cute.
Yes,
This
it
so
is.
Cute. You even got like this big old bushy tail. I love it. You got everything. Wait,
Is the butt right?
You even got the butt right.
Quality detail.
Quality details.
Okay, well at least I mean I was.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I wasn't.
There we go.
Details. Look, man. I know you're probably curious too, but Neko, this is so amazing. This is so cute. My own plush little Lily with a fluffer tail. Oh, I love it so much. I love it. This is so cute. This is so cute. Hey,
Oh, I love that he did that too.
Yeah.
Stop being lewd. Oh, God, I don't know. Maybe that was too dumb. That was probably too dumb of me, but this is great. This is honestly fantastic. I'm a little scared, but
Okay, now I can pause it now.
Yeah.
Okay,
And funny, yeah, like I absolutely love, fucking love some of these comments that was done with it
Yep.
when it happened. My personal favorite is from this person called a guy who still like memes. Says, I believe in a universe where a guy called Lost Pause records in his room and makes videos. I really do. What I don't believe is that someone around the world made a large mascot plush that can do jiggle physics.
Who cares? Better
Yeah.
hopes for 2018. Yes.
Yeah, and then of course it had so many people mention oh my god, can we get this real plush on our own? And some were saying like was someone waiting for Noble to hug the plush? And it's funny because that's right, they got the butt right hand clap.
Yep.
Uh, uh, Is that what's funny? Because I do remember was that when this was shown and you had interact with him and everything, uh, uh, people were asking like, "Oh my god, can I commission you to make us have a Willy plush?" And I remember you were actually putting people down, saying you wanted to be a one of a kind.
Yeah, because
Special.
because with Lily, I wanted it to be one of a kind because of the fact that it was a gift. I took commissions of, and plus, you know me, even though I just didn't want to make money myself on Noble's own character sense, so I didn't want to touch that.
Yeah,
I didn't want
and it was funny. What's funny was because right now you guys are probably seeing the picture right now. Nolan was actually not the only one to actually have a plush hand stitched by her.
I can actually show you. I can actually load in the image now because I was just scrolling through the comments, but I can get the picture up right now, which won't take me that long because I saved it.
So some of you are looking at this and be wondering, what the hell is that?
I have to lower it down a bit, so it's gonna. I'm already dealing with Amelie levels of scuff.
Of course.
The scuff.
Well, yeah, but for those who are wondering what you're looking at, I actually got my own. There we go. Yeah, some of you are looking. Oh my god, what the hell? Noble wasn't the only one who actually got a plush of Lily. Now I say plush I say Lily in quotations.
More like an outfit.
This was at the time was what was Avatar at the time.
Yeah, this was this brings me back some good memories, but then there's some other painful memories of the Neptunia fandom. But IF has always been calming to me, especially now since NT as well. So despite that, yes. Yeah. Oh, memories.
This was a gift from her. It has like a hoodie on top that you can't really tell, but it has a hoodie where her ears can get covered up. In fact, the jacket was, if I recall, was actually fully takeable off.
Yeah, you could take the jacket off.
Yeah. And not only that, I have the special, which sadly I can't not show because the batteries are dead. Yes, I mentioned batteries.
Yes, because it has a voice box.
Yeah, recorded her voice.
Yes.
I love you to me. And I feel, and it was her also meowing like a cat.
Yes.
With a big old bushy tail herself, and this was probably like one of the first like plushes that you would make.
Yes, because
Uh,
I think I made yours like directly after. It was like directly after I was like giddy with joy with the whole Noble opening up Lily, because that was like directly after.
yeah, because
Directly
I
after
was
that, and then
wondering, because not only that, to put a scale up to date, it's bigger than the official Noble Willie plush.
yes. See
Like,
the
it is humongous compared to her.
yes. I mean, then again, I am a MILF, so what do you expect? So I had to follow some connotations of
Yeah.
accurate law.
Yeah. So I figured that this was just, a nice enough event for this to be done.
Yeah, because
It's
it's getting very close to our anniversary.
yeah, our 7th anniversary of being together.
Yes. And now you get me plushies, or you give me another thing as well. I have Floofy that I
Yeah,
just
because yeah, for those who are wondering, if we never would have thought within then of this that she would ever get mentioned like this. We never,
not to
and to be
that
fair, we
extent.
never even thought that one day would ever actually physically meet.
Yes.
And those are wondering, yes, we actually have physically have met.
Yes, we met
Uh,
around February for a week.
yeah, in fact, to celebrate our birthday, we share the same birthday,
Yes.
and that was one of the best events during our. That was for this year. Was that?
Yeah, minus some hiccups that we really don't want to mention due to stalkers,
Yeah.
etc., etc. But for even though it was a week and it, we really crammed as much as we fucking could within a fucking week, mind you.
Yeah.
It was still good. It would have been better if it was like longer, so it was like like standard holiday time. But for the time that we had, it was still good, even though we only had like a week to practically try and do everything within a fucking week.
And to mind you, all this started was because we had both joined a Neptunia themed Discord, well, a Neptunia slash Lost Pause fan group.
Yeah, because I believe it was like the cards of Neptunia that where we first initially
Yes.
met.
Yeah, and I was the first to contact you because you were like the only other person I immediately recognized that had a thing for if for you. You are the only other person that actually liked IF. I think I was probably the only other one too.
Yes, because I noticed that at the time you had a very distinct IF icon back in the day. It was like the
Yeah, I
blushy
yeah,
one,
I had it for like what 5 years almost, and then they
and then
changed
you
it
found
to the
me.
current one that I have now.
Yes,
Yeah. So yeah, it's so in a weird way, like because I've always had mentioned. I think the last time I actually interacted with Noble, I actually said it myself too. It's like, yeah, no, Noah made a fucking couple happen.
yes. Noble essentially just helped two brain cells singled people.
Best way Noble said was this: if a perverted idiot like him can get a girlfriend, so can anyone else.
Yes, and we are both fucking idiots, but we are both idiots that extremely love each other
Yes.
and have two brain cells, share two brain cells, much like the newest dogs. Yes. Ugh. You want to look at the comments a bit before we,
I don't know. I couldn't find anything else that was noteworthy to me, other than
I
how
did.
many people were like bragging on about how they want the plush of themselves, well, plush of Lily themselves, and how some said stuff. I absolutely always find it amazing that some people are like this is just adorable.
I do like one of the messages I've seen. It's like, I legit did a scream when he was fangirling all over the Lily plushie. That was
Yeah.
so adorable.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's because it is true. It was adorable.
Yes.
Because it's the fact that because Noble had just got a fucking plush of his own mascot. I don't think Noble ever would have thought that he would have gotten such a thing. I don't think anyone would have.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I did that mainly as a gift, just because of all the shit that at that time he was fucking having. So I just did that as, like, as a thank you, essentially enough.
God, it's so amazing because since then he has
he's kept that thing up on that shelf next to the Necroporos for however long now.
Like 4 years until he moved out of that into his current place with Ashley.
Yeah.
It was there in the background for years.
Yeah.
It was even more funny because I met a coworker, one of the coworkers I had at my job, because I was wearing. Yes, people, I actually did the bravest thing of wearing the noble of a noble shirt in public. I know, right?
Yes, it's so shocking.
And I had a coworker immediately recognize the Lily shirt, and he was surprised to see someone actually knew Noble. And I mentioned him, it's like, hey, did you ever notice the Lily plush in the background? In the video, it's like, yeah, actually. I went, yeah, my girlfriend. It was like, what? Because he never made by someone. I'm like, yeah, check it out, yeah. It's like, oh, because he was brand new, and he just met a person who just happened to be related to an event that had happened.
Yep. It's like, yeah, my girlfriend made this plush. It's like, Nani? Oh, okay, I need tracking to come back. There we go. So yeah. So when you see this, I'll have this up rendered soon, and then
by that time it'll probably be our 7th anniversary.
Yeah.
So yeah, also, hi Wasp Pause. / Wasp Pause.
Yep. Sup, Noble? Okay, ready to call it?
Yep.
So we're gonna call this here. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you all later. Later.
Bye.
See ya.